Happy Easter.
Look at Mona. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did the music even play? Because I didn't
Yes.
even hear the music.
It
Yep.
played.
Hey, everybody. Long time no see. No, we got Mona. We got Deb. Deb.
Yeah.
Hello. Thanks, Rita. Hi, Candace. Hello, my brother. My brother. And Rita, Joyce, Melanie. Thank you all for coming. We're just going to hang out and sew for a bit. Mona and Deb's going to tell us what they're working on. So we just want you to grab what you have and just sew with us. Ask some questions. Deb and Mona can do some talking.
No, I'm not talking today.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I am playing on George today. I did not get any French toast, Mike. I got half a muffin. Joe.
I'm having French toast for lunch. Lunch with a banana in it. So I can have banana bread French toast.
When are you having your ribs?
Not till tonight.
Oh,
They gotta cook all day, low and slow, and I didn't get up early enough to, get them going.
I could have been
There's
at
only
your
4
house.
in there, so they shouldn't take too long.
So is any you want to tell everybody what you're working on? What you're gonna sew on? What you're gonna be doing?
These little orange dots, these little orange squares, putting them on these squares on my little cow quilt. Well,
That
I quilt or whatever you call it.
That's cute. Rita's working on her strips and more strips, and she continues to strip. And Deb,
I have 2 sparrow feet to finish. I got one halfway done. And then I'm on to my spools.
Rita says it says April 19th.
I thought I'd change that. Why does it keep going back to the 19th?
Because every time you go in and change something, it just pops back.
No, I changed it on YouTube. Well, today's the 20th, but for all of you still on the 19th, hello. Thank you for joining. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Katie. Happy Resurrection Day.
Mike's got a Tita.
Yes, I am his Tita. I am his, and he is my brother.
Happy Resurrection Day. Yeah, I got my Easter clothes on from the waist up. The bottom are just my regular old sweatpants capris.
I was
I
going to
couldn't
ask.
find my white gloves. I was so unhappy. I got old-fashioned white gloves up there somewhere, and I couldn't find them. And Lisa says, put on your quilting gloves. Well, they're men's automotive with strips. That wouldn't look very good with my outfit.
What?
This is actually my sun hat, but I've never worn it. I bought it, and it's been sitting up there on the teddy bear since last summer. And this is just a piece of fabric I tied on there. I couldn't find my glue gun. I couldn't find my flowers. It was just a hot mess this morning. But my ribs are going to be good. Or else I'll be mad.
Hi, June.
Hi, June.
Hey, Cheryl. Rita.
And I'm in a goofy mood today.
That's
I think I got too
good.
much sleep. Well, I was up at the crack of dawn before 7, but
Hi,
I wouldn't get out of bed.
That's midday for some of us.
Yeah, that's
Not for
halfway
this
through
girl.
already.
Not for this girl. All right, I had enough of the hat. If you want to see the hat and you just came in, go to the rerun.
It's
Look
very,
at this
very.
chiffon fabric. I'm going to make a kimono when I get my serger fixed. When I have the patience to put the spring back on. And I even found somebody that sells a new spring, but it looks the same as mine, so I should be fine. But they don't tell you exactly how to put it on there. Ugh. La 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 la.
Oh, where did my magnetic thingy go?
On the metal. Now my head's all flat from the thing. My hair's still wet, sorry, but I can't cook ribs and blow dry my hair at the same time or the fuse will blow.
It looks good.
And there's no plug in the bathroom. Well, there's a plug, but it doesn't work. It quit years ago. So I just use the one in the kitchen and stand in the dining room. And, oh well. And of course, all summer I never blow dry my hair. I just let it go however. Bom, bom. I don't know if I like this angle of the camera better. You can't see all my mess in the room, but I miss being able to just walk over and cut without changing the channel. Now all you see is the crap behind me and my ironing board.
Good morning, Tasha, again. How are the children?
Hi, June. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Tasha. Hi, Rita. Oh my gosh, I got the giggle juice.
Hi, Lori. Giggle away. We don't mind.
Oh my goodness.
I don't mind.
I'm just so glad I can, well, this shirt will only stay on until the live, then I'll get me a nice big t-shirt. This is one of the first shirts I ever made with my serger. I was a lot thinner then. It's a little too clingy now, but it goes down in the back. And that was before I had the cover stitch, so I hemmed it with a zigzag. But it's still comfy, so I wear it. The only thing is, it's that polyester. I can only wear it in the winter because it gets too hot. But I like the way the sleeves come down to here because you can't see my jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
I thought it was a muumuu when you first came on.
I would not be wearing a muumuu on here. Although if I had just made a new one, I might.
Tasha's putting herself in timeout. The kids, for her, Easter is officially over. The kids have tried her patience.
Oh yeah, they're all sugared up. I didn't even buy any Easter candy. I had so many M&Ms, I was in OD mode, so I didn't even go buy any Easter candy.
I know.
They were good though. I learned to like even the peanut butter ones.
They
I was
have one
gonna give them
that's
to my brother, but they didn't make it to him.
when I was at Sam's yesterday, I saw that they have one that's peanut butter and jelly.
Ew, that doesn't even sound good, man. Dun, 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 dun. And I missed everybody's live this morning because I was busy
Well,
getting stuff
Deb,
done.
Hi,
Deb
Lori.
and I thought you went back to sleep.
No, I had to make my ribs. I had to take a shower. I had to clean all the pee pads and put them in the garbage and wash all the dishes and all that stuff. Because Haley's not here to do it. And I washed all her stuff that she left. But I couldn't put them away because I got a big box there. So I can't get over to where, they're drying.
Mm-hmm.
No, I take my bursts of energy. When I get them, I get up and get stuff done because you never know when I'll have another one. Could be years. Well, if nobody's showing their face, I'm not showing mine. Let me just get out of here.
Deb's not even talking to us.
There hasn't been a breath taken.
What?
Said there hasn't been a breath.
Hi, Jim. What?
Hi, Jim. Oh, so Terry's here. Hi, so Terry.
Y'all heard it.
Fine, I'll just sit over here and be quiet. You all can entertain the troops.
Hi, Jim. Hi, Lori. Oh, come on.
Oh, shut up. This is the first day I've felt this good in I don't know how long.
Oh, I'm glad.
Well, I slept with the window open last night. I thought for sure I was going to wake up with an allergy attack or something, but no, it was just nice. Well, my nose is a little runny, but maybe it got it out. Yesterday, my ears were bugging me. That's such a pretty robin foot. No, sparrow foot.
We'll just name it everything under the sun.
My brother took my mom. Well, she had a ham, but he took her all this Easter food so she could have dinner. And she's like, I don't want your stuff. I already got it. I already made all this stuff for myself. He's like, oh, okay, sorry.
Hi, Aisha.
You would think they would at least have her over for dinner.
Good morning, Aisha. Hi, Candace.
Hi, Aisha. Hi, Candace. Whoop, 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 whoop. I was going to make a basket today, but I'm going to do that later because I didn't. I have to move too much on the cutting table to get to do it. So I will do that later. Melanie Taylor put in the chat in Discord a link to a basket pattern.
Yeah, that was a cute basket.
Yeah, it says it only takes an hour, so I thought, well, I'll whip that out.
She says it takes way more than an hour.
Well, we'll see. I'm going to time it. And because Haley's gone until Monday, so I could make that basket, go get her some Easter candy on sale and say, oh, you should have been home. You'd have had your basket.
If you can find any, there's hardly any in the store except the ones people do not eat a lot.
Yeah, I haven't been to the store and I don't know how. Well, I went and got my ribs, but that was the grocery store. I never buy candy there. It's too expensive. Unless I'm desperate. Desperate at the checkout. Wonder what size these are. Let's see. Looks like they're an inch. These little squares are an inch, which I don't save, but since they're already cut in squares, I will use them.
Melanie said that it would take an hour if you had all the interfacing already attached and everything already cut out.
Oh, well, I don't have any of that done. I did pick out some fabric that kind of looked Eastery. It's cheater fabric. And it's got, oh, you can't see me.
It's like night and day.
Yeah, yesterday I was dragging it, man. Dragging it.
Oh, I can't.
I found this vintage fabric in my grandma's stash.
Oh, that would be a good one to practice your quilting on.
Well, that's what I thought too, but I could practice. Maybe I'll practice free motioning on the new one.
Yeah,
right
that
here.
would be a good one because you can practice ruler work, circles,
And it's pretty big,
meandering.
so it's pretty cute, I think. So she probably won't like it, but that's all right because then I can take it back after she grabs her. She likes them nerds and Starburst and all that crap.
Mm-hmm.
I like plain old chocolate. If it ain't chocolate, I don't want it. Well, now I will eat ginger candy now. I like that. That has really been good.
I like that. You're talking about the chewy ones that they sell all over the place?
Well, it's hard but chewy, yeah. Yeah, it's hard when you put it in your mouth, but then it gets like chewy, almost like a gum.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't like that consistency, so I just suck on it until it's gone. But it's so good. At first, I was like, oh, this is... But then it grew on me. And I usually have one in the evening if I don't have tea. And
I like it.
Helps my appetite, too.
Hi,
Suppress it.
Carrie.
It suppresses it. And it's good. I had some other ones I didn't like. This is... Let me see.
Hi, Joydy.
Hi,
And the most I can
Jordy.
eat is 2.
Joe. And Zaza.
Ginger candy. That's
Jim.
what it is. Bye.
Hello.
It's Hernandez.
It's vegan, fat-free, kosher, certified, cholesterol-free, and no trans fat. It's Zesty Lemon Citron by Gem Jam. Gem, Gem, Gem!
Oh my.
Oh, I'll show you the beast over there. Let me put on that camera. Don't mind the mess in my living room.
Oh yeah, I want to see it. I want to see it.
I'll do a Vanna White.
Okay. Put your hat on to make it more believable.
Oh wait, I gotta switch cameras.
Okay. Look.
Oh, jeez. All right. I don't even know where my hat went.
You just had it.
Oh, it's over here. Well, you probably can't see, but this here she is.
Oh,
and she drives down here. I told Haley I wanted to do a video with her fan and my hair blowing, and I would go heading down the highway looking for adventure, but she didn't want to do it.
Oh.
She said, "No, you're goofy." Well, now it's not staying. It was
Hi,
staying.
everybody I missed.
It's level, but not. Oh, it's level. It stopped. I got me a little fancy level, and I put it all over. That's how I got it to go.
Shirley says, Deb, you better watch this.
She knows. She knows.
Well, I do have. Well, that other camera that's up there, I can take it off of that mount and put it right close, so you can see. But I'll wait until I try it a couple times first.
Deb, are you excited
For what?
to get yours set up?
Yeah. But Mr. Grouch won't do it.
Oh, it's easy to put together. I did mine by myself.
Yeah. You can walk by yourself, too.
Oh, that's true. Well, he could put it on the table for you.
Oh, look at there. That block is way too big.
But I put the first time I put it together, or no, the second time, I put the carriage on backwards, so I had to take it apart and switch it.
I think I cut the one base part of the foot of the sparrow too big.
Well, if you were close, I would be over there and have it together for you.
I would too. Hey, Mona, we were talking about going on a cruise to Alaska. A pajama cruise. You in?
If it's virtual, I'm not getting on I'm not getting on no stinking boat. I can't swim. Forget
Neither
it.
can we.
No. And that
But
water is cold. I would fly. But
Hi, Donna.
I would fly, but I'm not getting on no boat. Oh, no way. I would sink for sure.
It's a pajama cruise. We're gonna have French toast on it.
Well, that sounds fun.
I have designated everybody my official floating device because I cannot swim either.
I can swim, but I can't swim far because my arms won't go up and over like you're supposed to. But I can do the doggy paddle.
Well, you can float, right?
I'm sure I can, but I haven't tried in years because I don't like to get water in my ears, and you got to lay back to get to float.
I don't know. If you're drowning, I think water in your ears would be an okay thing.
True.
Good night, Zaza. Bye,
Good
Zaza.
night.
Thanks for stopping in.
I forget where you're going, but have fun.
She's going to sleep. She has to get sleep where she can.
And when she can.
Ooh, somebody's getting the cops after them.
Is that what that is?
I don't know. It's not here. It's on one of you guys.
It's not mine.
It's not mine.
Rita says she's so excited this morning. Her service dog finally understood when she needs to stand or sit up to help me get up. She just stood there and helps me get out of the chair. So amazing. Well, that's good. But you're skinny. I would need a service pony or a service cow because I need some weight.
I need an elephant.
But I've seen the service ponies. They're cute, but I think you'd have to put a bucket on their butt or else they'd have poop all over the place. What?
Oh, no, that was funny.
Well, they make those little buckets that go around their tail. Can go in there. But somebody else can empty the bucket. Wonder who you could hire to do that. And hopefully it's not a leaky bucket.
Oh my goodness. That one really tickled my fancy.
I think George is ready to have a full quilt on him.
Yeah, I'm
Probably.
waiting for that ASMR. What am I doing on YouTube? I thought, I thought somebody.
On George's channel, on his playlist.
Yes, just 2 nights this week, so that's good.
Yeah, I have to sandwich a bigger quilt, but that means I have to take out my ironing board to iron the backing.
Oh, you have to iron your backing?
I iron my backing because mine
Just
is
kidding.
oh
I
duh.
have to because it's a crinkled up mess the way I shove it.
Hi, Modi Lasagna.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Donna Dixon.
Hi, Donna Dixon. There's a parrot, and it's Monica. She needs some feet.
Shirley says after 2 years I should be excited.
Sean has comfort cats, moldy lasagna, that comfort him. Well, I love my cat, but he's a pain in the butt. When I try to lay down and he's right on my shoulder, stretching out, and if I move, he digs his claw in. So he's not too comforting, but when he's on my lap in my chair, that I don't mind. And he always waits until I'm asleep to sneak up there. He starts with one paw on me to see if I'm awake. And last night, I got Bob and Lacey to go into the bed. I was
Oh,
so
that's
excited.
good.
I got the door shut. Well, then that stinking Bubba was hanging outside the door, and Bob kept going nuts trying to get the cat on the other side of the door. So I said, you know what? You guys are going back downstairs. I don't need to sleep with you two. I was doing this for your benefit, not mine.
That's right. You were being nice.
So down they went. They thought I was playing. They went racing around. I shut the gate and went the other way. They're like, "What? What happened here?" I didn't put them in their crates. I just let them sleep on the couch in the dining room. No, I don't have a big dining room, but that's Haley's TV room, so that's where they stay. In there with all her crap. That's gonna be leaving soon. To the porch. Once I get the front porch, her little seating area's going out there. She'll come home, the TV and everything will be on the porch. I'll go, there you go. No, I'm just kidding. She's a good kid.
Oh, Sean says he comforts them.
Oh, okay. That's even better.
Yeah, Donna, how's your new job going?
Yes, inquiring minds want to know. Sorry about the sniff. I notice when I'm on a video, I make a video, there's either a sniff, an okay, or now, is what I say all the time. One time, I bet you I edited out 20 sniffs.
Hmm.
Donna says it's going good. She thinks it's going to work out.
Oh, great. It's nice when you got patients that are nice.
Mm-hmm.
If my back and neck wasn't shot, I would go to work somewhere, full time during the day. But I'd like to, instead of changing them, I'd like to just goof off and make them laugh and take them around and activities director. That's it.
You'd have them all playing gambling and taking sips. Come on, you only live once.
Yes, I
Break
would.
the rules. Break the rules. Although I heard that if they're living in a nursing home, if they want a beer, you cannot refuse them a beer.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard.
At the one my mom's brother's in, he don't get no Pepsi, no pop. He gets lemonade or fruit punch. That's it. Some of them they don't even give coffee.
The only times they can't have it is if there's a medical condition, and
They don't even have it on the menu. Well, at least in the Alzheimer's unit.
oh, well, that's a little different because,
They're probably afraid they might burn themselves or something. I don't know. Because
yeah.
he can't have real silverware anymore either. Because he was using it the wrong way on his arm. Oh, wait, no,
Oh,
that was a hanger. But, anyways, last time I was there, I folded up all his clothes, got them all nice and neat because they were just shoved in there. And it was hysterical. I've never seen my mom feed anybody except for, my daughter.
mm-hmm.
And she fed her so much she puked. And she's over there shoving all this food in my uncle's. I go, slow down. My God, he's going to choke. And I'm like, he can't eat like that. But she fed him the whole thing. And it was funny because she's not the she's not a caregiver. She's more of a boss. She just likes all her peons, all us kids to just do what she says.
I'm not a very good I would not be like you and Donna who care for people because I'm a little impatient. And I mean, I would do the activities with them, but like the daily living stuff, I would have a difficult time.
Mm. Now, see, I don't have patience, but with elderly and small kids, I do. Now, if you're 13 and over to probably like 30, forget it. I have no patience for you whatsoever. When they're in the know it all stage
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, it's something about elderly people that just makes me smile. In fact, that I'm probably on a list somewhere because I say hi to people in town and they kind of look at some of it like it and some of them look at you like, okay, what do you want? When I offered to take this lady's groceries home, I got to look like, are you crazy? Because she was, and it was snowing. She was going through the back of the store. There's like a parking lot. It's the back of the Sparkle, and then there's a home. It's not a home. It's housing, little apartments for elderly over there.
Mm-hmm.
And she was going there through the path, but she didn't even want me to do that. So I said, okay.
Another one.
Another one bites the dust. Woo!
I got one left. And I'm almost done with it.
Well, next I think you should make some pig's feet. I wonder if you could make a whole quilt with nothing but feet.
With what feet?
Every kind of foot there is.
I'm sure you
You could
can.
probably sell it for $1 million for the ones with the foot fetish.
Oh my goodness.
I did find a quilt pattern when we were doing Millie's dresses for high-heeled shoes. I thought about doing that, but I ran out of steam. Because as you can tell, I'm not working on Singing in the Rain because I get bored too easy. I want to bop around. And this, except for keeping straight, there's no concentration. And that way I can be a little silly. Oh, I could play buttons or shells. That's what I can do. Oh, I don't have it up on the thing. I'll have to bring it over here. Holy moly.
I'm
there you
ready to see you work on the breeze.
Well, I think my speed control is coming Tuesday. So I decided to order a speed control and use my old machine and for that, and then keep the new one here because it's got these cool little marks, a 45 mark, an inch mark where you turn,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of like that. So now I just need another table to set up. Well, I don't have any room, but I need another table to set up. But I'm glad I put it downstairs instead of upstairs. I'd still be in a pile of rubbish up there. But the way I had it before, the table was going vertical out from the wall. Well, that floor is so uneven that I couldn't get it even. This way it was easier because I just had to bring up one side, not the whole table. And this table, for as cheap as it was, is pretty sturdy. It was only 119, and it was the easiest thing to put together. All you did was hold up the leg and hold up the leg. What did you put in it? Oh, the side rails. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it held itself up. And then the hardest part was sitting on the ground and going underneath to put the screws on. And even that wasn't bad. It was just when I went to get up, I had a little struggle. And then I went around with my trusty little level and put it everywhere. I even put it on the carriage. I put it everywhere. So I'm anxious to get. Oh my goodness, I think I finished all of those. Now I'm working on the kitties, but I don't know if the orange will look good with these.
I thought you would get that other table that, like the one I copied you on, that raises and lowers.
Yeah, I thought about that, but that was 200 and something, and this was 100.
Mm-hmm.
So I went with cheap and light because I thought I was going to have to carry it upstairs because I was planning on putting the frame upstairs in my bedroom. So I went with
Mm-hmm.
light because the top of the workbench, just the top was heavy. So I would have had to carry that upstairs. And I'm like, no. So I went with cheaper. And that way I saved money and could get the speed control.
Yeah. And hello, if there's anybody that came in that we missed or anybody that's lurking.
I will check since I'm the chatty one today. Jim Pollock, he lost his 200 shells. Donna
Hi,
Dixon says,
Katie.
that got a foot done. Greenland Quilter Katie says, hiya, Donna.
Hi,
Vintage Style by
Katie.
Joe. I love my seniors. Heart, I have a soft spot. Rita says, I worked for several years as a CNA in a nursing home, and nope, would never do that again. Nope, no patience for that anymore. I like the private jobs where you just have one person to take care of. Okay. Well,
Fun.
that was me saying that, not her. Jim Pollock, you are so relaxed doing that free motion, Lisa. It's nice to watch, isn't it? Ooh, look, there's another sparrowfoot. Very
Yep,
pretty.
last one.
Woohoo!
Very pretty. Jim, this is like my favorite thing to do. It really is. I just really need to quilt people's quilts for a living. That's all I need to
Hi,
do.
Lori, quilting in the country. Hi, Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda.
Help
Run.
me, Rhonda. Help me.
What did you take? I want some of it.
All I did was have one cup of tea this morning. Oh, I did remember to take all my medicine. That probably helps.
Oh, yeah.
No, I went to bed early. I slept good. I wasn't up all night. Well, I might have got up, but not enough to remember. And just caught up on some sleep and just have had a stressless weekend with nobody here but me. Well, and the Barker gang. Uh-oh, you all right?
Yeah. I'm just dropping everything. I got the dropsies.
I might as well do all these kitties too. Why not? I got a lot of these little squares.
And of course, I need to come see what I drew up.
Of course, I'll never do these squares again.
Never say never.
No, I'm telling you right now, I never will. Unless it's part like of a stitch and flip to make something. But to just sit here and do this, no. But this way I get to goof off because I don't really have to pay attention much.
So I think that on George, I will still have to take my basting stitch on the sewing machine. My run around the whole quilt.
Oh, okay.
So that way I don't get puckers at the edge, which really doesn't matter because your binding normally covers it.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets released when you trim it up. But
yeah, I saw a lady, she hooped her frame right on the cutie without basting it. She just put it right on there and smoothed it out as she went, I guess. I didn't watch the whole video. I think I'll stick to just pulling out my table and doing it that way because it doesn't take long. And I'm going to, since I can actually get the table out of the closet now that I moved all that stuff out of the way, this afternoon maybe, if I don't sew baskets, I'm going to make a few quilt sandwiches, get them ready. Get my mom's ready, but I won't do hers first because I'll want to practice.
right.
And I'll make the one on that fabric that they give you. I can practice on it.
I got a yard of handy quilter fabric too, and I just couldn't bring myself to quilt on it.
Well, I'm not going to have any problem because what else are you going to do with it?
Make George a cover.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, that's not my style of cover. But I have a plastic one, but I never put my covers on. Now, I may put it on once I get caught up with the quilts and I won't be quilting a while, I may put one on the old Juki.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll make something funky. It'll have to be something turquoise because the whole living room has turquoise curtains. Although I'm starting to get sick of them. So, I don't know. Because it gets dark in here, which is nice in the evening. And I have the dark out, but then I have shears that I keep open. But it would be nice to be able to actually see outside.
Do you remember when mauve was the in color?
Yes, I
Everybody
had
had
mauve
mauve.
everywhere. I had mauve curtains in my living room. I had that and that baby blue, whatever the blue that matched the mauve.
Mm-hmm.
I had all that, the whole house. And it was at my old house. And then when I moved to this house, I went, well, no, it wasn't for a while. I don't know what happened to those curtains. I just had white in here, white lace everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I had the walls painted tan, it was just two thing. But then when I got that couch, however many years ago at the auction, I got turquoise. I pulled the turquoise out of the couch. And I've been turquoise ever since. Every room in the house has turquoise, the same turquoise curtains, only because they were on sale and they were cheap. So I put some in Haley's room, the spare room, and my room. Although I took mine down and put white ones up because I was sleeping too long. So I thought, well, if I have light, I won't sleep as long. And plus, Bubba puked on the other ones. I washed them, but I just didn't want them back up. So I put them on the closet instead. So then you can't see my mess in there. My closet, all the clothes are neat, but there's like a bunch of tubs and, it's full from top to bottom. So this hides that mess. And I had a skirt on my bed to hide the tubs underneath, but I like it better without it because then I can just look and see what fabric's on the edges.
Right.
But if I ever get all the fabric out of there, when I have my fabric room upstairs, then I will really make my bed look nice. Right now I have 2 quilts on there. One for when it's cold and regular that somebody made. One's a fan, and it's nobody I know. A fan quilt, and the other one's a wedding, not double wedding ring, just round Dresdens, and they're all hand pieced. But I use it every day, and I wash and dry it. And whatever they use, it's pretty sturdy. There's a couple pieces that are coming a little loose that I might fix the next time it goes in the washer.
I like Dresden's.
Yeah, this is cute. They have it on white, and it's all, they must have made it with scraps because it's all different colors, and it's just beautiful. And I'm sure my grandmother got it at an estate sale or something because she's like me. And one of them had their name written in magic marker, but I don't know if it's still there. Then I bought a nice purple quilt at an auction. But my yo-yo quilt, it's staying in the thing because it doesn't have backing. It's just a bunch of yo-yos sewn together.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll fit like a king size. But I'm afraid the cats and the dogs would get their paws stuck in it, so I put it away. All right, I'm going to take a break, I think. Take a break, play some buttons. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, shells.
Oh.
Now, I only got 5 shells. I was on your live all day yesterday. Oh, no, that was Deb's. Never mind. I still only have 2380. I'm going to save them. I'm not bidding.
I think it was Denise Spiegel that was trying to play it on mine. I said, sorry, I don't have it set up for that.
We need to do that auction. We should do it on the same day. Mona.
How are you going to do it on the same day? We'd have to have 2 separate lives.
Oh, that's true. Duh.
I mean, we could do it on the same day, but we'd have to go to your live or my live or whatever, back and forth.
I wasn't thinking.
Do you set the games up on Streamlabs or
Streamlabs?
Streamlabs?
But you can go in through your Talk Studio on dashboard, and that way it'll work. You go to your apps, and then go down to something Streamlabs Cloud or whatever it is. Click on that, and then you can go over there and put the games in.
I haven't I haven't dug in and looked at it very much.
The game part's easy, but setting up the prizes to get it to actually flash. Well, the prizes is easy, but setting it up to actually collect them, that's another thing. And I finally figured it out. I want to add some more, but now I don't remember how I did it. I got to start writing stuff down.
I'm the same way. I said, "Oh, I'll remember," and
And
I
you know me,
don't.
I don't remember nothing. So if Mona doesn't make a video on it, I don't know.
Yeah, I got to make some more videos on different things you can do. I could do a timer video. That I use strictly on Nightbot, and I shut off all the filters. I think I had the bad word one on. That's about it.
I have a couple things on my bad word one, but or some I have mine stopped because there's some keywords that will get they will give you a strike. YouTube will give you a strike if you say it or if it's mentioned.
Like what?
Huh?
Like what?
You can't talk about unalive. There's certain things that you can't say because YouTube updated their policy.
Yeah, I haven't looked at that yet. I just try and keep everything G rated,
Mhm.
or PG-13.
Jim, I'm just putting the row of umbrellas together real quick since I still have them sitting here.
I think I have bigger ones of this. I think this is going to end up being kind of cute. Well, we shall see.
Once I get these stuck together, I will move back to the other quilt that I'm working on.
Yeah, I need to make a video on that today. Maybe I'll do that today instead of a basket. Because if I go to the store, it's going to be junk food city. Oh, well, they're not open today anyway, so I can.
I'm not going anywhere today.
Me either. But somebody said Chinese food is open, but I don't want to drive there, and I don't want to make it some poor Door Dasher go out on Easter.
Deb said Deb was talking about Chinese food this
I
morning.
was saying that all the Chinese places are always open on all the holidays. And everybody agreed with me.
Mhm.
Well, because I think you're right. Why is it cold in here? My God. I turned the heat on this morning because it was down to 60 degrees, but it's cold over in this corner. But hopefully, now that everything's blocking, it will go back. And I could turn my desk back the way it was coming off the wall, but I like it better. You can't see my pile of crap in the corner that I still need to put away or do something to. I found the box of prizes. So, because I was looking for that for days. So maybe I'll do that next Sunday. Is it your turn Saturday?
My turn?
Yeah, who does Saturday?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You could always do your auction then if you want, and I can do mine on Sunday.
Do
Then
we
I'm.
have any special guests?
Oh wait, next Sunday I have April Sawtell.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know about Saturday. Well, I don't go live Saturday, so.
She's bright and cheerful too.
Yes, she is. She's a lot of fun. And she's from
But
Maine.
she's one of them that I don't comment on because I'm on my phone or I'm
Hmm.
listening to her when I sew, and I really got to get better at that.
Yes, Jim, I'll be working on Singing in the Rain tomorrow with Mona.
Yeah, I'm starting to, except for the close channels that are in our little orbit.
Mhm.
I'm like, I am tired of saying hello and writing and making comments because then you got to type and type and type. I just want
Well,
to watch
some.
it on my TV because on my TV I can sit in my chair, actually see it, and I don't have
Mhm.
to, I don't have to squint.
Well,
But
some
I don't think
channels.
she goes live though.
No.
So I'm starting to watch my videos on the TV instead of my little phone because that's not good for my eyes. And of course, on the TV, you can't comment. You can read the chat, but you can't comment.
Well, I think at one time I would comment. I would get my phone and comment, leave a comment, even if it was on a live. But then nobody acknowledged the comment. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna sit here and watch.
Jim says he's going to work on the boot tomorrow. He'll be in Discord sewing rooms. Anyone is welcome to join him.
Good.
So,
Well, we will be on a live tomorrow sewing the
bye, Joyce.
Bye,
umbrellas and the
Joyce.
raindrops. Maybe.
Um, so Terry, I'm not sure, but I will make sure that everybody has ample time to know when the auction is. I need to pull a few things out.
I
So
need to make a few
everybody,
things. I have a few things, but I need to make some stuff.
everybody can be winner. Plus, I have to
You're a
recover.
winner, and you're a winner.
Plus, I have to recover from the March postage.
Oh yeah, that was woohoo. Maybe I got a window open somewhere. Oh, I turned the heat off. That's what it is. It must be getting cold outside.
Because
I have enough.
how many ads do we have to watch to pay for just a stamp? Do people have to watch to just pay for a stamp?
A
Like,
lot. And the ones that have it so they don't get commercials, you only get like, I think, a couple percentage of the thing. You don't get like a regular ad.
yeah, well, I think you only get like a quarter of a penny.
Yeah, it's
So,
not much. So if you're doing YouTube to get rich, think again. Ouch. But if you're doing it for fun, it's fun.
that's right. Got to keep it fun.
Well, if you're into brand deals and stuff like that, you can make some money, but I'm just not into that. I don't want to be professional and
Neither
I
do
just want to
I.
be me, me, me. Goofy and weird. And in my sweats. I'd actually have to wear real clothes if you do one of those. Or always wear an apron so they can't see what you're wearing.
Yep.
Now, I would do a video for like clackers or something like that. That would be fun. Till I have popped myself in the head. But I don't think they
Oh,
make those anymore.
so y'all, I don't know if you were, I don't know if when we talked about it, if we talked about on Deb's Live in Discord, I just really don't remember because there's so much conversation going on. But did you all hear about that mat sewing and cutting or ironing and cutting mat I got from Missouri Star?
Yeah, that peeled apart or something.
Yes, I had to throw it away this morning because the glue was just oozing everywhere.
Ew. Somebody overglued. And then probably
I
with
mean,
the heat.
it won't stick together. It's like just really wet. It just won't stick together.
That's bizarre. Well, I'm got a lot of these orange things done, and I haven't even touched this bag, so it looks like I'll be doing orange things for a while. But I like, instead of drawing the line, just finger pressing and putting it on there because I can see where it goes, and it's just so much faster and easier. Just fold it in half, get it a quick finger press, and voila, ska.
Who bought one? Is that who bought one? Oh,
Rita
Rita.
said she bought one, but it wasn't from them. And she loves it.
Now that one I went crooked, but I don't give a crap.
Where'd you get it from, Rita?
Come on, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day. Wonder if she's moved yet. I haven't had time to go to Rita's and find out what's going on.
I don't think she's moved yet.
I don't know. Does anybody know what that these two fabrics are? This one and this one. I don't know, but I love it. I love the blue and I love the acorns. And I'm not a fall kind of person, but it's just really pretty.
Oh, Rita, Walmart had them. I'll have to check because, you know, Joe, I mean, Zaza and Cherry has me into those hexes, and it is the perfect size board to glue your hexes, glue baste your hexes, and then put them in between to dry it out and keep them flat.
When I do hexes, well, now I don't have a tray, but I used to have a little tray that just sat on my lap that had padding underneath.
Mm-hmm.
And that was perfect. And I think I got that at Aldi's, in their junk aisle.
Mm-hmm.
I love that junk aisle. They have some nice stuff once in a while.
I've never been to Aldi's here. They just opened one up a year ago.
Oh, I like Aldi's. I usually send Haley, though. I go too crazy when I get down to that junk aisle because it's just weird stuff that I like.
I'll have to go try it out.
And their produce lasts longer than Walmart.
Oh, I don't buy produce at Walmart.
Yeah, I buy it at Sparkle Market. Oops, I forgot to. Oh, now that's a big. Oh, that's not a crowfoot. That's an umbrella.
Yeah, I'm putting the sashing on them.
I don't know if I'm putting sashing on yet because I don't know where mine are going to land. So I'm just going to make the blocks and throw them up on the wall and then go from there. Although I did cut the sashing. So, because mine aren't going to all be upright.
Mm-hmm.
Mine are going to look like they're blowing in the wind. Just like Bob Seger. Is it Bob Seger or was that... No, that's Against the Wind. Never mind. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
If I do a full quilt with this, I'm not micro quilting. It is going to be big old stitches, big old designs.
I'm not crazy about that micro quilting.
It has its.
It's pretty, but I want something soft and cuddly.
It works if you're doing wall hangings. If you're doing wall hangings,
okay.
or if you want texture in a pillow or something small. It is very stiff if you're trying to make a quilt. If you will not be able to cuddle on the quilt.
Yeah, no. I want snuggles. Even if it's with the cat. Well, I don't like to be touched or hugged either. I mean, I used to, but now with my neck, I never know what day it's going to be good and what day it's not. I'm like,
Tim
step away.
asked 8 Ball, is today a quilt day? The answer was no, you are not fat, feels good man.
I wonder if you can make up your own answers. That's what I'd like to do. I had my heist set up, but then when I decided I wasn't going to use Streamlabs, and then everybody complained, and I went back to having it, I lost my thing because I had it all set up as a shop hop instead of a pirate thing. And I don't know. I think I had one that said Lisa was left at the shop hop. She took too long shopping or something. And it was really funny, I thought.
Katie said the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer, my and
Oh, yeah.
and
But
so Terry
Volunteer
said,
does do against the wind.
yeah, and Terry said that she did heavy quilting on Sebastian's quilt and it lays so flat. It does. The heavier you quilt, the flatter it is. So it just depends on what look you're looking for.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to try both. I got like 8 quilt tops. Now, when I get to the elephant, I better know what I'm doing because that one I'm going to quilt with some rulers. Oh, but I think I have to buy a ruler base for the cutie, so I might have to do it on this machine.
Oh, it doesn't come with a ruler base?
The cutie?
Uh-huh.
No,
Or a ruler table or whatever you call it.
no. You just get the frame. That's it. The frame and the well, you get the carriage for a wheeled frame or the carriage with the regular sewing machine, which the carriage for the regular sewing machine just sits on top of the one for the wheeled frame. And I've already broke 2 pieces. Sewing Parts Online is sending me out a new bumper.
Mm-hmm.
But I already broke, they have these little things sitting in there that you slide to hold your sewing machine. I broke one of those, but I am not going to ask for another one because I'm not even using it because I have my machine set all the way to the back. So I have more space just not next to the frame.
8 Ball is telling everybody that they need a nap. I think 8 Ball needs a nap.
I'm surprised Katie's not live. She usually goes live on a holiday.
Well, her and Sean are supposed to be sewing together.
I thought that was this morning. I was busy on rib duty. Well, first I was on Lisa's, and then I'm like, I gotta get my ribs in there.
So the
Monetary says to get it now while it's still under warranty. One day you may need it.
Oh, okay. I don't think it is. Does it have a warranty?
It should.
Oh, okay. But I think even if they send another one, it'll probably still break because they're pretty cheap. Now, the frame itself is pretty sturdy. It's made with, nice metal. But some of the little plastic parts are cheap. But the frame and the clips and all that are good. And I think the bumper was my fault because I didn't have it level, and it might have just went, going too fast.
Right.
But they sell those little things, but they're sending me those. But, yeah, I probably will call them and see about getting it. Because I'm going to do a whole mini series on this. So you're going to see some horrible quilting. Might just do some shorts. Because I don't want to do a tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing. If you want a tutorial, watch So Terry. She's really getting good.
I'm just going to make ASMR videos so George
I like the shorts. I get to pick out some cool music.
Yeah.
Well, it might not be cool to everyone, but I like it. I'm going to have to get some socks on, maybe some long pants. My little toes are frozen.
Well, it's kind of funny on I think it was your Breeze short where you're like, woo, woo.
Oh, maybe that's. I was just a little overexcited.
Yeah, and there's music playing, and every now and then I'm like, I hear woo.
Jim says he enjoys So Terry's videos.
Yep.
Something asked Deb. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to give myself a couple weeks or maybe a week. I don't know.
I think you need to do what Terry did because she set it together, and then she showed putting the quilt on it, her first use of it. And I think it's less intimidating for people who maybe are getting the cutie to see, hey, you have to make adjustments, or it's not perfect coming out of the box. There's a learning curve.
All
Terry
right.
says, do it. Show us as you learn.
Yes.
Well, that's what I've been doing with everything on this channel. All the flubs. I'll never forget the bell that looked like charcoal. I painted it black, and I'm like, what the heck did I paint this black for? And what was the other one? It was something. Oh, the lampshade. I decoupaged the lampshade. It was hard as a rock. You could see through it. It looked like crap. It looked like somebody rubbed it in the dirt. Oh, it was awful. I'm like, don't try this. Or the video with the hot glue, and all I did was burn my fingers.
Uh,
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos. Something in a thread. She has a lot of good videos on the cutie. Quilting with the thread with the quilt, something like that. So Terry knows. She's got short brown hair, very thorough. And then there was another lady, I don't remember the channel. I was up late, and when I'm up late cruising on YouTube, I don't comment, nothing. I just watch. She was in her nightgown. And I don't know if she had shoes on or what, and she was doing, she was quilting a mandala or something, but she was very nice, and I'm like, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Well, I don't wear my nightgown, but except, occasionally when I get up early for your channel. But, that was relaxed, and I forget what she was showing. Maybe a ruler. I don't know. How to put it on without taking apart the whole frame.
mm-hmm.
But taking apart the frame is easy. And the pieces aren't heavy. The only thing that's heavy is I really had trouble getting the machine on the platform because the Juki is so heavy. And I can't lift anything up. I have no strength because of my neck.
Mm-hmm.
So I almost went down with my machine a couple times, but it's on there. It's never moving. I'm not going to take it apart. So the only thing you have to take off is the back rail when you... Or wait, no, you don't even need to take that off. That's just if you want to put the machine on or something. Never mind.
Yeah,
And
I'm looking forward to just watching it.
And it helps that the one person said if you can get to the front and back of your frame, because I guess
Mm-hmm.
you can do pantographs and stuff from the back. Well, I'm not going to do that. If I ever have a room all to myself for that, then I might get into that. I just want something low low space. So I'll just be doing it regular from the front as soon as I learn how to drive.
Well, what kind of machine does Sandra have? Because Sandra can use the what is it, the patterns or whatever do you call it?
Pantographs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a encoder or something that reads those, or you can trace them on somehow and
Well,
follow 'em.
I think Sandra K traces hers
Oh, okay.
like Rita does.
Well, I think doesn't Rita have the encoder and then
Rita
it
does a pantograph from the
yeah,
back.
yeah, the pantograph I think you do have to follow the pattern or something so
Yeah.
it reads it or something and then it'll do it somehow, but I'm not for sure. But Barry
I
wants to get into pantographs. I don't right now. Um, I got enough into this setup. I'm not putting any more money into it for a while.
Who wants to get into pantographs?
Barry's quilts.
Oh, I don't. It that's not I
No, I
that
want to do it. Now it would be nice if if you draw a line
Oh,
because it's
Terry said that she has a HQ with a simple 16. Okay. Oh, that's interesting, Sherry. Sherry said that you use a laser light.
yeah. You
Yeah.
hook the
Okay.
laser onto a laser encoder type thingy somewhere.
Interesting.
I watched a video on how to do it, but I thought they were doing the speed control, and I'm like, I don't want this. This is too hard. But then I realized it was what? Oh, Deb's phone's going off. I always get thrown by that ding, ding, and I always think an angel got its wings.
It's Discord. Discord's
Yeah,
on there going nuts.
Oh, well, see, I shut mine off,
somebody's talking. Where's Melanie?
and I don't have the noise set up either. But I got rid of it on my computer. I did a shortcut on Google, so I just have to click on it and it takes me there. But once I click off of it, then it shuts it. I don't have the app or nothing. I just now on my phone the app's on and it's on all the time, but I get silent notifications. It'll send me a thing. So and so said something, but I have it so it doesn't make noise
I
because
like I like the dinking.
oh I don't. It drives me up the wall. I had my mother set at a bird one time and I forget why she was texting me like crazy. I almost threw the phone through the
Well, you get overstimulated by certain not
yes
overstimulated. It's a trigger for you.
yes. And I was about through that phone. So now I have her as a. It's not a bird anymore. I think it's a swish, swish, or a ting. Haley's a clunk. She has me set up on her phone. Danger, danger! She had to pay 99 cents for that one. She bought that when she was, I think it was in junior high or no, middle school. I don't know, but when I heard that, I started laughing.
I do have to mute you all when my husband's taking a nap.
And you would think, as loud as I am, and as loud as I talk, stuff wouldn't bother my ears, but it does. Because they're always so full. And then every now and then the liquid will drain or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like somebody has a bullhorn in your ear. That's like when I go to like a craft show or something, I take a pill before I go in. Well, I used to take like a Valium, but I don't do that anymore. I've learned just to go outside and breathe
Mm-hmm.
or just find a spot where there's no people and stand there. And if they come near you, just back away.
Like I said, I think you just get overstimulated by certain
Yeah.
sounds.
Any
But
type
that
of commotion, I do.
but that's okay because my husband always tells me that I can get very short-tempered in crowds. That if somebody's being ugly, I'll be even uglier. If I hear somebody being rude and talking really loud on their telephone in a public space, I'll look over at my husband and say something like I really wanted to hear that conversation. I mean,
Yeah.
I just make
I
comments.
used to, but I don't anymore. About around here, you might get shot, but I used to go, you think they'd teach those kids some manners when they let them jump all over the furniture in a restaurant and
Mhm.
everything? Or what's another one that would bother me? People eating, have their phone at the table. That's one of my pet peeves. If you go out to eat with me, unless it's an emergency, don't you take out your phone. And my kids don't do it either. They probably do when they're out with their friends. They probably sit at the table and text each other, but when I'm there, they don't. And there's another one. What's the other thing?
Remember that,
Oh,
everybody.
snot nose on a kid drives me insane. It's like wipe the kid's nose. Or when the parents have a jacket and hat on and the kids have nothing. No
Oh,
coat, no
yeah.
hat, no nothing. Oh, that just burns me. If you're cold enough to wear a coat, put one on your kid. Of course, I went overboard back when they had the snowsuits and then they had the little buntings that you put them in. My son would be soaked by the time we got somewhere, but he was never cold.
Although you and I both know that sometimes kids will just undress and they don't want it. And if they don't want it, they don't want it and they'll throw a fit. And if the parent needs to run into the store, it's like, okay, go without it, freeze. You know what I'm saying? Rather than the kid throwing a fit.
Well, an older kid. I'm talking about little babies.
Oh,
Like
oh,
one and
yeah.
under.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Danielle threw a fit. She threw herself on Walmart floor. I just picked her up like a sack of potatoes and checked out and got Haley's diapers and left. And then she was in timeout for an hour. And she never did it again. I never said a word. I said, you don't act like that with grandma. And then put her in timeout. And that was it. She never threw another fit. But then when she got older, she would never ask for anything. She would always hint like, oh boy, doesn't that look good? I'm like, if you want it, ask. I go,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean I'm going to say no every time. You can ask.
My
But
grandson, my
oh, go ahead.
grandson asks. My granddaughter does not. My daughter never asked for much when she was little or growing up, but after she had kids, she has no problems asking.
Well, yeah, because they take up all your money.
Uh-huh.
When we were kids, we used to have they had the big Sears catalog, and we would circle all this stuff.
Sheila
Half the
said it's
stuff we didn't.
probably blessed. It's probably best we all stay home. That's right.
Stay home,
Yeah,
just let us quilt, and you guys go do it.
my mom and it was my mom, my grandpa, and my two daughters when they were little. We went one year. We didn't want to cook for Thanksgiving, so we went to a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, never again. I mean, the food was absolutely fabulous, and they didn't run out. The help
Mm-hmm.
was nice, but they had a freaking accordion player, and it was just blaring. And then between that, the noise, and the other kids, because babies, you can't help when they cry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was ready to lose it. I told my mom, I go, hold on to the kids when we were leaving. I was out the door. Go, I'm going to hold the door.
Jim says that was Melanie on Discord.
But my grandpa, he was
Hi,
smart.
Mark.
He had a hearing aid. He would just turn it off. And if you said something, he'd just look at you and grin. I said, that's what I need to do. wear some earplugs or something.
My
Hello,
husband
Miss Lacey.
My husband just has to give my grandkids a look. Well, he was the same way with my daughter. He just gives a look and they're good. They run all over me.
Oh, no, I got the look. My son says, when he's texting with me, he says, "Oh God, Mom, I could feel your look through the phone."
Yeah, we call it the stink eye. Mom's giving us the stink eye. We better
Uh,
behave.
Oh, Adam calls it the look. Adam is 44 years old, and he does not like getting the look from his mom.
And Deb, or whose live was it yesterday? Deb, you didn't even notice I was zooming in, making faces, and zooming out.
were you?
To the phone.
Neither one of you caught me. I kept doing it in a row. I started off with my ears, clogging them, and then I'm like, oh. And then I started playing with the camera, zooming in, going, making these weird faces.
Well, my head was down most of the time.
Yeah, I was sewing. I wasn't paying attention to the phone. And then I'm like, oh, I got to look at the phone. So I quick look at it, and then I go right back to this.
Well, I was having fun, just so you know.
That's all right. That's what I'm here for. Let you have fun.
And then I was trying to watch the replay to see.
Hmm.
I like to go back and see if I missed anything, and I still couldn't find it, so I don't know where it was. And I was seeing what Lisa was doing on hers. I was checking out everybody's camera angles, seeing if mine was okay.
The angle that I don't have to be on camera is the best angle.
Oh. All right, you're not straight. Get on there. There we go. Then I watched Williams for a while last night, but then I went upstairs to sleep. And I went to sleep. I didn't even have, oh yeah, I did turn the TV on, but I didn't watch it. I went right to sleep.
I was watching William this morning.
I should
And
go back and see what he made.
I didn't watch all of it because, I had to get ready for the live. And
Yeah.
I was doing stuff.
Yeah, do you want to continue to do FOMO in May
That's up to
on
you.
Sunday?
That's up to you.
Well, I plan on going live on Sundays anyways. Hi, Lacey. So, but
If
I
you
don't.
don't
Hi,
want
Teresa
to,
Louise. Hi, Laura.
hi,
No, I like
Teresa
having you
Louise.
guys, but I don't want you to feel like you're forced to be here.
The weekend, the first weekend in May, I will not. I won't even be on the set. I I will not be on any live that weekend because that's the weekend I have 3 birthdays. I think. Well, I think we decided we're going to do 3 birthdays, Easter, and Mother's Day all in that weekend because
Oh
the
my
kids
goodness.
they're staying. Well, it's cheaper that way, right?
Well, that's true.
You think? One more
Haley already bought my Mother's Day card. She's like, oops, you can't see this.
One more scene and I'll have this row together.
Well, I'm not showing me sew these little corners anymore because that's boring. But I can do it on a live and not, run my finger through there.
Oh, George, you did such a wonderful job.
Well, I got more ironing to do. I don't think that's going to happen today. I might as well just put these on everything. I got enough squares. I'll never do this style again, but
Y'all encourage George. He did such a wonderful job. This is
yay,
the
George!
This is his first piece, and it is very good. No eyelashing, no
What's
bad.
eyelashing? Is that the nest underneath?
It's not quite a nest, but it's very, very big seams, and it looks like eyelashes on
Oh, okay.
the. But he did a very, very good job. Very good job, George. You may now be upgraded and trusted with the quilt, or or his owner can be trusted
Mona,
with the
there's
quilt
something
on him.
you need to see on the screen.
Hmm.
Mona,
What?
there's something on the screen you need to see.
What?
Rita has been a member for 3 months. Oh, no,
Oh,
it's on
thank you, Rita.
Lisa. I keep thinking we're on your channel.
No, that's not.
That is because Mona is extra giggly today. She's extra giggly.
Yeah, you thought you were on mine. Yeah, I'm usually in a good mood if I get rest and I don't wake up, with a stuffy head and that,
I
you
think
know,
we do. Seriously, I think we.
RBS or no, RBF,
Oh, go on and say what that is. Just go
resting
on.
bee face.
Oh,
Sassy has that all the time.
I do. I have a natural. That's my natural expression.
Goober, he had a Eeyore look. He always looks so depressed.
Oh.
And they're like, does this dog always look this way? So late. I go, yeah,
Oh, where did my camera go?
it's right there. You're there.
I don't see it.
I see
It's
it.
in
It's
your.
on your spring
I see your
April
feet.
showers.
You can see my what?
Spring April showers. You're over on George.
It's black on my screen.
Oh, well, we see it.
Why is that?
I don't know. Let me check
Oh,
on YouTube and see if you're black. No, you're on YouTube.
Hey,
Is
I'm
that?
looking at YouTube and I'm looking at Streamlabs.
oh no, it's like Zaza. I can't see nobody. No, I can see you and Deb. I can't see myself. It's like my camera isn't even on. I don't know what. Oh, it's saying Lisa is frozen. So
Hmm.
anyway, it is 11:30, and I think we were only going to stay on for a little while. Can you hear me, Rita?
I hear you.
It says, "Look like your camera is locked by another application." Oh my gosh, I'm having Deb issues.
Well, you on Discord? Did you
No,
peek
I'm
on
not.
Discord?
No, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I need to go on.
I have
Hang
to
on,
go.
kids.
I'm gonna cook my husband's.
Well, I got all
Um,
these done. Ew.
good
I finished my
job.
Hi,
sparrow
Lacey girl.
and
Still
I
got
put
these to
my
go.
umbrella
Okay.
roll
You're
together.
such a cute little baby. You want to come up here? Come see Grandma. Come see Grandma, baby. Oh, you're getting a fat little tubster. Look at my little tubby girl. I don't want no kisses.
Okay,
No
I got
doggy kisses. No
umbrellas
doggy.
together.
Oh, very pretty, Deb.
I put the red one in the middle.
Yeah, see, I may be cutting off part of my blocks to get them to go like I want them.
I need.
Fatty pig.
Well, first I was going to put the black on the ends. And then I decided to put the blue on the ends.
It looks very pretty.
So I had to
What
take
is
the
yours,
thatching off of one of the blue ones and put it on the black one.
Sniffy snoo, sniffy snoo snoo.
I am frozen. I think
Want down?
it is.
I got my
You want down? You
sparrow
want down,
feet.
baby? Look at that cute face.
Get away from my feet.
Big cute little face. He's so cute.
And now I'm going to start on.
Good grandma, sweetie. You don't bite me no more. Oh, Lisa's gone.
I'm here. I purposefully.
Oh, she's a purple square.
Now
Hi,
I'm
purple
going to
square,
start
Lisa.
on the
Hi, Karen
school.
Evans. Hi, Laura Sup.
Now you can't even see my thing.
No, I don't
Let's
see
see.
it at all anymore.
The Invisible Woman.
Lisa, try clicking on end live, and then it will ask you if you want to keep streaming or end it. Click on keep streaming, and you might come back.
All right. So
Oh, Terry,
in
that's
case
Lacey.
if I lose you all have a happy Easter because I'm just gonna end
Happy
it. Okay.
Easter, everyone.
Oh, you wanted to say goodbye? We're gonna say goodbye. We can say goodbye. I'm gonna try to end and come back. But if I lose you, y'all
Oh,
have
all
a
right.
good. Y'all have a good Easter. Hold on. I'm gonna try to end it and come back.
Okay.
Rita says, did you remember to
Click
pay
the
your
red
light bill?
button, and then you click to keep streaming.
Hi, Karen.
It does not work, Deb.
You should get a box come up.
Yeah, I said keep streaming. It just does
Change
not
your,
like it.
go in and change your camera.
I am.
That's what I ended up.
No,
I
I
think-
mean on stream, whatever we're on.
So what
the-
what is happening is my computer is doing an update in the background and
Oh.
it locked my camera.
Uh,
So I did all the things. Anyway, I hope you all have a good weekend.
Oh,
good
Danny is
Easter.
going live when we end. Okay.
Okay.
After
Well,
I
you
get
go-
my lunch, my French toast, I'll be over. Oh,
I
she's
will
making
talk-
a memory bear.
Very
So,
nice.
Terry, I'm going to make a memory turtle. I can make that with some scraps from my. I'm not picking you up again, little fatty.
But I'm gonna end the stream. Let me know
Sounds
if it
good.
goes off or if I
Adios.
blue screen.
Adios.
Okay. Bye y'all. Have a good
Bye.
Easter. Enjoy your day.
Happy Easter.
Bye.
Don't forget to stop your camera.